Coming to you live from Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a good one in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Arinda. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call. 1 second.
Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
His first throw is an interception. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Purdy a quick throw, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the 49er first down.
Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun is Purdy. To Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On third down, Purdy. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field and keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Strong with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Allen.
the 43-yard line.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. A lot of space ahead. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Hauled in by Garindo. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's to 2nd and goal.
Garindo. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills reduce the lead to just 4. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills cut it to a field goal game.
Bills 7. Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. Calvin Austin on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just gonna fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And the Bills take over on his 5th interception of the season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. But Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
49ers 10.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Working quickly here.
And the 49er first down.
Pretty throwing here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 14-10 our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Here's Purdy to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Kittle makes the catch. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Going run again with McCaffrey. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Alert!
From the gun, Gurindo. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And he fights Makes his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throw caught by his running back.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll go. Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive their lead to 11.
49ers 10.
Pass now to kick this away.
To kick off for Buffalo.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They bring a tight end in motion right. First down, Purdy to throw. And the Bills get to him. He's brought down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position, because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long, Purdy. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a one-score game before halftime. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers cut the lead down to 4.
49ers 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Strong with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
That's their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He goes to the hurry up here.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Allen fires out wide complete. And he's cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. The Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Allen looking to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So second down coming up.
Alert! 319! 152. Half 85, half 85. Look out!
Back to the air. Allen. Buys time, rolling right. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. That's Diablo Lenore. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First down throw by Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We'll get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
On third down, Purdy. That's caught for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown.
San Francisco.
The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
Bills 21.
time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete to Garindo. It's a short pickup to the 20. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Allen on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. Ready?
Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Get set. Get set.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that's good for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. And I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On the move, headed right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Rodney Thomas has got it. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends is paid this time all the way for 6 points.
49ers 24.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. You know, it sure seems like they have found a wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
The 30! Gets the 10! And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Going with McCaffrey on the ground. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is brought in by Coleman. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That one stopped by Upton Stout. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They stick with McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Garindo again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
10 more yards. That's another Bills.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a fourth quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Pass now to kick this away.
Kickoff for Buffalo.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 11, and that's a 49er first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. For the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down. Here he goes, third and long. Austin makes the grab downfield. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Kittle makes the catch. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a massive gain there on fourth down, 24 yards, and it's a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the 49ers
working inside the red zone. They'll get this one to Kelly. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, second down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Now it's Purdy. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
Yeah, so a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Strong with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached. Because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 36-yard line.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the give, it's Garendo. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills going for the win here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good. And late in the 4th, they had grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. He'll look to throw it. Brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, this big guy is moving. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Cook will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal.
Outside. Back around, son. Up. Up. Up.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Needing 9 now on this 3rd down, thanks to that false start penalty.
Get set. Get set.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, and he delivers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
5 wide. Ready? Regular.
Back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. So try and make the most of this interception. He takes it all the way back to the 25.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
So everything comes down to this from Jake Bates. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And he hits one more time to win them this game. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back